All right, here we go, folks. It's late October and the garden is about to go to sleep. And so I figured I would do a garden tour with you before I did all of my winterizing. And here we are enjoying the beautiful late fall day. My camellias blooming, unbelievable. And we have all of these gorgeous, gorgeous flowers that are still loving their life. They're living their best life until the frost comes, which is quite possibly tonight, unfortunately. But yeah, oh my gosh, my lantana is huge. And look at those. Oh my goodness, I grew those from seeds that I collected last year. Those are marigolds. Oh yeah, season's turning. Seasons are turning. Glorious. And the sun is late in the sky now. But holy buckets, look at the size of this zinnia. It's huge. That's 5 feet tall. It's taller than me. We've got going strong, my black and blue salvia. Gorgeous. So fun. Loving it. Oh, my dahlias are starting to weep over. Glorious. A few more zinnias. Ah! A few more zinnies. No, no, no. I don't want to do that. Get back here. Get back here. What'd I do? What did I do? I don't know what I did. Jesus. Help. It's good. It's fine. Everything's fine. What the hell? What are you doing? There we go. I'm learning how to use a gimbal. Can you tell? Very special. My purple red bud. So pretty. Oh, it's just about time to cut back those hostas. Friends, you don't want to overwinter your, quote unquote, overwinter your hostas, meaning you kind of want to cut them back right about now before you get a freeze, because once you get the freeze, you end up with muddy, muddy plants. So there's that everlasting fuchsia. Gorgeous. I wonder if there's any fuchsia berries that I can show you. Fuchsia berries, because they are edible. Aha, I see one. Right there. That is a fuchsia berry, and you can eat it. Wait, let me see if I can figure this out. I could do this, and then I go like this. Yum, yum. It tastes kind of like a mild, currant. It's actually pretty good. Oh, my Daphne's starting to come into bloom. Boop. Oh, I love it. End of season, and it is glorious. So, as I said, the frosts are scheduled in 8B, so zone 8B. They're telling us that we're going to have a frost risk tonight. Hey, Bruce. And here we go, around the back. End of season. Not a whole lot back here for you to see. Not a lot going on. I still haven't pulled out my vinca, but oh, little late stage lavender. Yeah, all this I need to pull out, but I haven't gotten around to it. But I do have something burrowing, as you can see here, all over my plant. And it actually burrowed last fall into this right here, that right there, that tree. That is called a rocket juniper, and it's a really cool, fast growing, upright tree, and it stays evergreen. It's nice and silver. But it almost tipped over last year because of this whatever rodent. I think it's a bunny. But we've had to first aid that and strap it up to this very brave Leyland cypress who's doing its civic duty. But my tree is now upright, so it means I am satisfied with the work we're doing. But yeah, glorious. Absolutely glorious. I mean, look at that. That's a red bud right there. My purple red bud was on the other side. We were just over there, but yeah, just so pretty. So pretty. Okay. And we're getting the fall foliage is coming in. And I actually try to leave most of this stuff as is throughout winter because the birds and the bugs like to live in the leftovers. So as things die, if you leave, like if you look over here, these are my daylilies. I've actually left the stalks about 2 feet off the ground because they have a hole where a lot of bugs will nest, including mason bees. And so we really like letting that overwinter so that the bugs can live in there. And then in the spring, it'll just break down. It's just fine. We're not out here that much in the winter anyways, right? Oh, my hot lips is still blooming. Can you believe that? I can't even. Look at that. It's gorgeous. And because we haven't had that frost yet, we still have the dahlias. Oh my God. I mean, you can't even make that up. Just look at that. It is just so, so beautiful. Gosh, I think I'm gonna have to cut some flowers today. Bring in some happy before the frost kills them. So let's talk about frost planting. Actually, before I do, I want you to see this. Look at this maple. Oh my God, look at that red. Look at that red. Oh. Sorry if I'm fangirling over my own yard. But let's talk quickly about fall and preparing for fall. We love to let it lie. That's my motto. Let it lie. Let it lie. If the leaves fall on the ground and it's not an invasive, there's nothing wrong with leaving them there over the winter because that is insulation for your plants. That is nutrients that get broken down back into your soil. I mean, it's going to eventually become compost. So the way I said it to my mother today, I said, Mom, she wants to clean it up. She's like an English garden lady that wants to have every little bit of soil like practically raked. And I'm like, no, Mom, I just want to let it lie. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Oh, and there's a beautiful spider web. I don't know if you can see that. Don't think so. Well, anyways, I like to just let it lie so the bugs are happy. Gosh, I've got this beautiful dwarf maple over here. It's got this really nice, slow growing, funky, wiry growth habit. So pretty. And then later on, I need to tackle this mountain right here. If I come stand close, I don't know if you can even tell. Let me see. Oops, wrong way. Let me see if I can actually kind of show you with me. Okay. So I'm 5'4", and I can't reach the top of some of these canna lilies. And they all need to get cut down because the filter, nope. I'm gonna get this right. Come on, gimbal. There we go. The filter is right back here, in there. Can you see it? No? Well, I can't either. That's the problem. That's why I need to cut all this back and do some transplanting. But it is a beautiful, beautiful fall afternoon. You can tell we're done because my corn is all done. Look at that, I gotta pull that out. Built-in Halloween decorations. Yeah, this is my coleus. It just did amazing this year. And it really is all about the dirt. If you're in 8B and you are on the east side of the Seattle area, I highly, highly recommend Squawk Mountain Nursery. They are a mom and pop that's been around for eons. They're in Issaquah, and they are just wonderful. Their quality is amazing. And then we'll go to the pièce de résistance. There you go. Oh, hey, babies. All right, let's show you the waterfalls. There you go. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the sad news is that these, I don't want to ruin that. So these flowers, white, pink, pink, white, pink, and you'll notice there's even a little bit more over. There's one over there tucked back. I was trying to get it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so all of those, every single one of those flowers came from a single 6-pack of starts. So each of those was one little sprig and I just shove it in my waterfall, and it gets fertilized by these little critters. And by the end of summer, as you can see, they've pretty much taken over my waterfalls. Like, you actually can't even see my waterfalls. And it's going to be, well, I mean, you can kind of see, but not really. So I'm going to have to take them out, because as soon as we get that first frost, all of the ice crystals, just like I was explaining in my meat video, all of the ice crystals will pulverize the cell walls and it will melt. Very much like a hosta. Like if you get your hostas, I mean, there's still, I've got one over here. I've got one there that's actually in the water, but that is all going to just melt down as soon as it gets frosty. So I want to take these out before it gets frosty, because they will just melt into my pond and cause waste. So unfortunately they are an annual, so they won't be back, but I can assure you it is the best $4 I spend every year. But yeah, so my question for you, what do you like to do to get ready for fall? Me, I just like to mulch and do any little treatments. I'm an organic gardener, but hummingbird. But I do like to do a little bit of work to clear out anything where I've got powdery mildew, because this is the time of year, because of all the rain, we end up getting powdery mildew. It's also a good time to collect seeds, so I'm going to do some seed collecting. So like, for example, these canna lily seeds aren't ready, but I do see some that are. If you're going to collect canna lily, oopsies, a little notification. If you're going to collect canna lily seeds, you want them to look, the seed pods, like that, like dusty, grimy, which means that all the energy is actually back in there, and you want to pull the pearls. Ah, there you go. Oh, I'm confusing it. Gimbal, behave. Yes, so there. So in each of those like old yucky dry pods, there's these hard dark brown pea-sized seeds, and you have to do some cold stration and stuff before you can get them to work, which I haven't done yet, but I have collected them so that I can share the love with my fellow gardeners. But that's one seed to collect, oops, that I just dropped on the ground. And then the other ones I like to collect this time is the last of the cosmos. So cosmos, their seeds are all in here. And as soon as, this one's not quite dried enough, but I'll show you anyways. You can literally, boop, just like that, and the seeds come out like that. And they are wonderful, showy flowers. They don't make good cut flowers, I will say that, but they are beautiful. So, with that said, if there's anything else you want me to tell you or show you, please let me know in the comments. I will continue to show as this garden grows, because it is my joy in life. I mean, my kids are my joy in life. This is not my joy, it's my kids, right? It's not like I need a break from them too. So regardless, I hope you're having a good Monday, and I am going to let you go from here and wish you a happy day. And I hope that you're enjoying whatever weather you've got in your neck of the woods. All right. I want to end off on something pretty for you. Oh, me. Just kidding. Yeah, there's a pretty view. There you go. All right. Happy fall, y'all. Let's go get dirty, and I'll talk to you soon.